Hello, my name is Akhil
I'm Maya and we are Harry Tinkers.
and welcome to our channel. So today's episode is all about Mussoorie and how do you spend one day in Mussoorie.
So Mussoorie is situated in the Garhwal Himalayan range in Uttarakhand, and it is a hill station and it's famously known as the Queen of Hills.
And this is basically a part of a city in Dehradun. So we have crossed the Dehradun airport, Rishikesh to Dehradun highway.
हाँ इसमें जानवर है रात में आ जाते हैं रात में
ऐसे कोई स्पीड लिमिट या ऐसी कुछ है जो आपको रखनी है?
20
20?
Good morning from Mussoorie. It's a very beautiful day today, and I will show you the view behind me. It's really cold out here. I mean, it's 10 degrees and it feels like it's freezing because we are not habituated to so much of cold, but it's very enjoyable. This place has a small swing so that you can sit here and then enjoy this view. And that's this passage, and our rooms are here.
So as you know that there were a lot of places where Britishers have actually colonized, and this is one such place where they have actually colonized. And one of the key aspects that you see is boarding schools at these places, and there are a lot of really famous boarding schools in Mussoorie. If you visit Mussoorie, you would also find a lot of abandoned buildings, which is during the colonized era, like churches and old buildings, which you see with
And houses too.
Yeah.
So as Mussoorie is a hill station, there are a lot of things you can do in that hill station. One of it is you can visit the company garden, which is also called the municipal garden or the company bagh. So it is basically a botanical garden which you can visit.
So now we have come to visit the company garden, which is a famous tourist spot in Mussoorie. There's a small waterfall inside the park, and there are like few flowers.
So we visited at the time of early winters and there were no flowers over there. But it is said that in spring it is full of flowers. So if you are planning to go in spring, it's
I
a
think
good
the right time would be during spring.
Yeah, but if you are visiting in any other season, we would suggest don't go
Don't
there
go.
and waste your time. Rather than that, you can go to other places and we'll show you how it looks in early winters.
So we visited company garden during November, and it's autumn season and there are no flowers. It's a very commercialized place. You can see that there are swings for kids, and they also have a fountain. That's the only thing. If you really want to enjoy this, I guess summer or spring would be the best time.
And additional to the botanical garden, which is there, we do have a lot of waterfalls which is available in Mussoorie as well. I think one of the famous ones would be the Kempty Falls and Batha Falls, which is there. And what we have visited is the Kempty Falls, and so you would have to walk a little bit to reach Kempty Falls because they do not allow keeping the vehicle very close to the area. So you would have to park the car and then walk. So if you are somebody who have issues in your knees and or ankle, or if you have problem walking, we would prefer not to, because
Yeah.
you do have to go down too deep. I know there are a lot of steps which is available, and
Yeah.
it would be really difficult for people
And
to
the
walk.
steps are very steep also, so people with knee issues can have problem.
Yeah.
And there's no assistance, also you have to go on your own over there.
So we are on the way to Kempty Falls, walking downhill, and these are some shops which are all around. So now we have come in off season, that's why we don't see the crowd, but this area is usually very crowded. The shops here look really fancy. If you want to buy like wooden things, and there are very beautiful bangles and woolen items. So there is some construction work which is happening here, as you can see, and the waterfall is there. They are going down.
So the time when we visited, it was not rainy season. So the waterfall had limited amount of water, and the water was very cold. And also the water is very clear over there. Even though a lot of people are coming and visiting the place, I think the government has made sure that the place is really clean. The water is crystal clear.
But this is one thing. There are a lot of these small vendors which is available, and generally what we have noticed is people generally throw the the teacups and all those things in the waterfall, which I think it's something that you have to be a little bit careful about when you go visit places like these, because you're basically showcasing the way how you do it inside the house. That's what I can tell you, right? So make sure that you behave at the places that you're visiting, and make sure that you keep your own country and your own place safe, right, and clean.
So there are a lot of viewpoints in Mussoorie.
I would say a lot of people.
Lot of. So some famous ones are Lal Tibba, Gun Hill Point, and Clouds End. So we went to Clouds End. Did you want to tell how did we go there?
So we had one of our friend who had a moped, and we had a cab that we have actually
Hired,
subscribed to
yeah.
or hired to. And what happened is, so I was kind of very keen in riding the bike. So I took the bike, and along with her, Maya also came, and then we were actually going towards. It was like amazing ride, I would say, because it was cold wind hitting on your face, and very beautiful and scenic, things that you see around.
The only thing is the roads were very pathetic.
Yeah.
Very bad.
So you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
But I think it all depends on how well you drive or ride.
The road conditions are pretty bad here, and but the view is very beautiful. If you want to have a walk, it's the best place to walk and come. Just park your vehicle downhill and then come up walking.
But then there are also areas where the roads are pretty much narrow, and there was one place where actually our cab got stuck and it was not able to move, and people and the rest of the folks had to walk.
Yeah.
So we actually did kind of a trekking as well along with them, and
That was also fun. I mean, walking through the jungle, it was so peaceful, it was so nice. I mean, it was a very different experience.
Yeah.
The thing is, we didn't wanted to go to Mussoorie because it was a very commercialized place, and we were so disappointed because it was too crowded, and that is not what we were looking for. And
but I think this is one of the places that we actually enjoyed visiting.
A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so peaceful. We were just sitting on top of a small rock, and then we were just viewing the mountains. It was a really peaceful experience. I must say that after Rishikesh, if we felt peaceful in the second place, is the Clouds End.
But I mean, to tell you the truth, you don't have much things over there. It's just that it's the walk or the trekking that you do
Yeah.
inside the the lush green forest, and you walk and you're like so tired that you just want to reach, but then the moment that you reach there and you see like wow. So I think that makes a lot of difference in how we think, and I think that's what we liked it.
Yeah, and it's called Cloud's End because the hill is actually really high and it gets covered with clouds during the rainy season, and you actually cannot see anything. But we visited at the time when we could actually see all the mountains, and we also saw the sunset, which was very beautiful from there.
So one of the major areas, or one of things that if you prefer shopping, one of the areas that people prefer going is Mall Road.
And every hill station has a mall road if you have been to Shimla, Manali, and all.
Yeah.
So even Mussoorie has a mall road.
And I think one of the things that we have actually seen is there are a lot of cafes in Mall, especially in Mall Road as well, but around Mussoorie, that or within Mussoorie that we have seen. And there are a lot of Tibetan influenced
Markets
cafes and
and
market
cafes.
and things which is there. I think we have actually been to one of the places which is the
Little Llama Cafe.
Little Llama Cafe, and I think one of the unique things that we have to say is the general momos that we get. This was actually different momo that we have actually tasted, and the color is also a little bit different. It
Yeah.
was like greenish, like spinach color one. So it was little different than what we have actually tasted or seen, and the food was really good over there.
And the best part about the cafe is also the view point, which it offers on its balcony. So you can just go there, sit there, relax, and even click like some cool pictures over there. So on the day we reached Mussoorie, it was actually very late, and our hotel was somewhere near Kempty Falls.
Kempty Falls.
And so we decided to go for dinner to a nearby cafe, and we didn't know that it will be like a magical evening because we had a live music show happening over there, and the artists were really, really, really nice.
They were local folks,
Yeah.
and but the songs and everything was like really good.
They actually sang the songs which we requested for. They also sang some traditional Uttarakhand songs, and it was really nice for us. I mean, we could actually get the cultural influence from the whole area, even though it was a cafe, very modern cafe, but it still gave us that feel.
Yeah.
तेरी याद में हजारों रंग के नजारे बन गए सवेरा जब हुआ तो फूल बन गए हंसी जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको शायरी आ गई.
So they do provide drinks as well, and the food was reasonable, and the price was also kind of reasonable. But I think it was a good ambience that we had, and also the view is something again which is there. It was in the night that we went, so we were not able to see what was ahead of us because it was kind of a full mountain on the other side. It was chill wind that was
And
hitting
it
on
was
our face.
pretty dark.
Yeah.
So the cafe's name was Cafe Iceberg.
Iceberg.
And if you are planning to stay somewhere near Kempty Falls, you must visit this place as it's a very cool place to hang out with either your family or your friends. So thank you for watching the video. If you like our video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Bye bye.